First, this is an Abner Boyce, old Judge baseball card from 1887. And, Boyce wasn't, a massive, amazing player or anything like that. But so really kind of what you're looking at here, for the most part, is a photograph of some dude playing in the meadows. As you can see in the background, you see a little fence here. I love the background. It's like one of my favorite backgrounds. You see the baseball up here, likely is probably suspended by a string. Just an incredible card. And of course, he's got a fabulous mustache too. Just a great card. So the reason why I picked this up, I've actually got a reason for it, not just because I'm a big Boyce fan, but check this out. This is my go-to book, you guys, like when it comes to old Judge cards. So we're going to flip over here and we're going to take a look at the Abner Boyce cards in what's been in what's basically available in old Judge. So the fun thing about this is that this card right here that I have is the exact card that's in the book. This is like the old Judge Bible, and I have the card from there, which I'm pretty stoked about. You can see like the kind of discoloration and damage there, and you see it matches up perfectly right there. Coincidentally, this came from one of the authors of this book, so go figure, right? But anyways, I picked up something that was really kind of a neat deal that I wanted to tell you about. Let me get this back up on its stand here, and let me tell you a story first here. So back in the 1990s, there was something called the Vermont find. The Vermont find basically, had somebody found a small little cache of old Judge photographs and negatives. So glass plate negatives, like actual glass that were used to produce the photographs. So some of the photographs were basically produced from like the early 1900s, so 1900s, 1910, I think, if I remember correctly. And so take a look what I've been able to get a hold of here. One of the photographs from that find of Abner Boyce. So the fun thing about this, to have these two matching together. So first of all, take a look at this. And by the way, I love a great story on a find. So you have this, it's kind of like low quality. You see him outside in the meadow playing catch. Well, if you look at this photo, it shows kind of a little bit of a different story. Look at this. We know, like old Judge enthusiasts know that this is, done in a studio setting with a backdrop. But if you didn't know and you just saw this, you'd think this guy was outside playing baseball in some sort of a meadow with a fence in the background and, a little country road going on and river or whatever. But you see a nice little stream back here and everything. But you take a look down here on the photograph, tells a different story. He is on some sort of like a rug, and here's the studio ground, and it shows this as being just the actual backdrop, which is really, really cool. So I did something fun. I didn't want to just have this like this, because a lot of times the cabinet photos will be mounted on a cabinet or like a, kind of like a little cardboard backing kind of thing with a, name of the studio or something at the bottom. So I wanted to do something kind of fun. So let me show you what I came up with here. Okay, so here's the final piece. So we have gold foil that says the Vermont find. It's basically to commemorate this. And so the gold foil runs up around and all the way to the top. The background of this is embossed. Old Judge photographs, the Vermont find. It says Old Judge photographs, and then underneath there it's supposed to say in glass plate negatives. You have a ball suspended by string, and then the player about to, posing to hit it, and then you have a camera over here. So you see it's kind of recessed a little bit in here, and the reason why is I actually basically made a slit up here so that way this photograph can fit in here. So let me show you kind of how this goes. And that is the display piece now. So I think that looks a lot better, but let me show you the back also here while I had you. The back is all gold foil. That embossment on the inside, this is basically replicated on the back here, but in gold foil. I wanted something just to, really pop. And this thing took forever to do, guys. Like, it was crazy. But anyways, let me show you again, kind of just to pull this up and show what's underneath it. Just a fun little Easter egg, I guess you could say. And so it's got the appearance of an actual cabinet photo, I guess now. Normally what they would do back in the 1900s and stuff is they would take the photograph and they would actually glue it to the top. But this is more of kind of like this doubles as a holder, as a frame, So I've got more on this as well that I'll talk about later, but I just wanted to show this off for now. So there you go. You've got the actual Old Judge card and an actual photograph that had been developed from the exact original 1-of-1 glass plate negative that this is created off of. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.